Okay, what's good? I took a loss today, unfortunately. I lost around like $350 about there. Um, I shorted Nasdaq. Not my best trades. It was definitely a little bit of, I don't want to say fear of missing out, but I would classify it as FOMO. It wasn't really good. I probably should have not taken any trades today. But let's just go into it. So going to the day, we had this entire move up from yesterday. There was more news of that, like there was a ceasefire in Iran and Israel or whatever. So that caused the market to move up, and we're very close to all-time highs now. So I was expecting to either take all-time highs or at least take this new high or trade down into this fair value gap and have a little bit of a retracement. Um, and pretty much all of overnight was kind of down. So I was looking for maybe some buy side to be taken and then take out pre-market lows and Asian lows. And um, so right at the open, we kind of just traded up and we took out buy side liquidity right here and trade into a bearish BPR. And I wanted it to be respected on the first fair value gap. So we've been trading in this bearish gap. We've been respecting it. The bodies respect it. The wicks might go through, but the bodies respect it, indicating that it's getting respected. And at the open, we trade all the way up into a premium of this dealing range. Trade into the BPR. Respect the BPR by the bodies staying inside the lower one, the lower fair value gap. And then we start getting moves down. And news was at 10. There was very high impact news at 10, so I was waiting. So I was not participating in any of this. I was waiting till 10. 10 o'clock comes out. We are still respecting this bearish inversion for value gap, and I wasn't willing to enter off this after getting a market structure shift down with displacement. I would have wanted this fair value gap to get tapped, and it never really did. I was waiting for news. We kind of just start chopping around this bearish inversion, respecting it, and during this, ES trade up into the fair value gap that it created and ended up taking the low, which was the target around these lows, and it ended up taking it out. So I should have noted that, and as you can see, we did create a bullish SMT, higher high here. It created a lower high, or lower low. I mean, lower higher low, lower high. So create a bullish SMT, and NQ didn't, and I trade NQ. So I probably should have. I've looked at this and I saw it happen, and I just was thinking that NQ was going to be. It was lagging behind, and it was going to end up taking it. So I was still open to shorting after the news came out. We get this giant move down, and this giant move down on ES swept all that sell side liquidity out. It swept the London low. It swept some more of the sell side liquidity. Um, and I think that was the favorited move today. And we got a fair value gap here. We end up trading up into it. I enter shorts off this, thinking that we're going to go towards the lows, but I failed to realize that we already took these lows on ES and we created the SMT, meaning we're not going to be wanting to go much lower. And I probably should have just stayed out of the market because of how choppy we were up here, plus the news that came out, and plus the fact that ES took out the sell side already. So I just think it wasn't the best trade. I think it was a little bit of FOMO because I wanted these lows so bad, and I had to really weigh in the concepts that we are chopping. We already took it on ES. We made the SMT, and it was just unfavorable. So I'm not really mad over this loss. We go next. But yeah,